Welcome to the shop where I just picked up my fire extinguisher mount and my fire extinguisher from Dragonfire Racing. Now this fire extinguisher is chrome. It's a 2.5 pound extinguisher. It don't have a hose on it, it's just got a discharge nozzle. It's got a gauge on it. It tells you when it's good and when it ain't. The mount itself is a billet design. Now this mount here is a quick access. It's got a finger loop here. You just pull your finger loop. It separates. That way you attach this part to your fire extinguisher, you attach this part to the cage. You can mount it anywhere you need it. This part never has to come back off. All you've got to do to remove it is pull this pin, and then when you get a new one, all you've got to do is reinsert this pin, and you're ready to go again. The thing we're going to do, we're going to separate this mount, and we're going to mount our fire extinguisher inside this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that these screws are loose. There's 2 Allen head screws. With those loose, you can slide this over the fire extinguisher. Now I'm not going to tighten these down, but I am going to go ahead and snug them up a little. With that done, we can take an Allen wrench. We can separate our cage clamp. And with our cage clamp separated, we're ready to mount this on the Ranger. Now I've decided to mount my fire extinguisher mount right here on the cage.
Dad, do you have the video?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tighten these other 2 screws up. Now when you mount your fire extinguisher, it's going to have a little wobble to it. On the back side of this mount, there's 2 brass screws. You can adjust these screws and take all that wobble out, or most of it out. Just take and eyeball the hole so you get it so it looks like this pin will fit. Just slide it into place. And that's a little too tight. So I'm going to thread them in just a little bit more. Now with those tightened up, you can see the fire extinguisher is pretty tight now. Now if them adjustment screws move on you and loosen up over time, you can take and put a little Loctite on them when you initially set them, and then they should stay in place, because they do spin pretty freely now. Once you want to remove this thing, all you got to do is pull that pin, then you'll pull this pin, and then you can put your fire out if something is going wrong. And that could save you a lot of money in the long run. It could save you a long walk out of the trails if you're out in the trails for yourself, and it could save you an insurance claim if nothing else, and save you the headache of dealing with the insurance company. But anyway, this is something that every side-by-side needs, because like I say, you get out in the woods, you never know what's going to happen, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. But anyway, that's all there is to it. I'm going to get off here, and we'll see you on the trails.